Okay, I'm here with two former Open Singles champions in Killian Carroll and Martin Mulcairns. Lads, we're getting into what a lot of people have paid to be here today.
Okay.
This is what it's all about, I suppose. I know Martina and
Yeah.
Sienna put on an absolute show. This is kind of ratcheting things up to another level. You two lads have been on the court with these two men earlier on in the week. Killian, I'll go to you first. Diarmaid's been playing exceptional, showing the true signs of a champion this week.
Yeah, for sure. Diarmaid's been playing a lot better than he used to play. His consistency's been a lot higher, and he's been killing a lot more than he always has in the past, which is always been his biggest downfall. But he'll certainly need to bring that here today. I mean, if he's not killing the ball, he's not going to really make it. Because Paul really puts on a lot of pressure, and you really need to make the most of your chances whenever you get them. Because if you're ever playing Paul, them chances might even come, and if they do, it's very rare.
Martin, you played Paul yesterday. I know that was, again, it was an incredible match to watch from our display, and both of you put on the show. Paul just seemed to have that edge in getting into kill positions early, going for them really early as well. That's Paul's game. Do you expect him to go the exact same tack today?
Oh, absolutely. I don't expect to see Paul going up around the walls much or to the ceiling. He clearly didn't want to go up there yesterday either, and that wasn't unexpected. But I think just to kind of comment on something Killian mentioned there about the Diarmaid and the kills. I mean, he is going to have to put the ball away. I think he will get chances. Diarmaid's been playing very well. I think for me yesterday, just my initial reaction to was the chances I got, my conversion rate on those opportunity was too low, and Paul was putting it away.
Okay.
And I think it'll be here who can serve better, I think, and then when they create the opportunities, who actually puts them away the most and gets the higher percentage. And but both of them have been able to find those kills so far this week, so we're in for a big one, I think.
We're in the very special year for handball in Ireland. This is the centenary year of GAA handball being a part of the GAA. This is an amazing arena. It's a packed house. This is everything for handball. It just feels like things are going to another level.
Yeah, for sure. And everyone here really wants to see a great game. You see a lot of Kevin people going for Paul Brady, and you see a lot of Clare people going for Diarmaid Nash, but there's just a lot of people here that just want to see a fantastic game, and whoever wins, we just want to see a hell of a show.
Yeah, the two of you are going to be teaming up later on in the Open Doubles. Again, I've no doubt that you're full of confidence that you put on a great display yesterday.
Yeah, look, we're happy to be there. I mean, we're disappointed not to be in this court here. That was our plan, I suppose, coming into the tournament. But, we're still in the doubles final up against Robbie and Joe, Team Ireland. We're really looking forward to that. And, look, we're just going to go in and play our game and see where it takes us.
Killian, this has been the first week that you've played championship handball in Ireland for probably the guts of a decade. How do you feel about the whole week here?
The week has been brilliant. You've seen a lot of old faces that I haven't really seen in the last 10 years. Has really brought back some memories. And, being part of the World Championships back in Ireland, as COVID put a damper on it. We skipped a couple of years where we should have had it and stuff like that. So, just being back here playing handball and back playing with the old ball, it's a different style, and just the whole atmosphere around it. It's just been one hell fantastic. It's just been a very, very great week.
Well, look, we're going to Eileen Dunn's going to be introducing the players in the next couple of minutes. I'll let these two gentlemen get to their seats. We're in for an amazing match. We've obviously got Paul Brady, the 5-time world champion, going for his 6th title against former All-Ireland senior champion Diarmaid Nash. We're going to go to Eileen Dunn in a couple of minutes and then to the commentary team.
Okay, the stage is set. We're back live here, and the crowd, if you've just joined us, we're here at the World Final. And Paul Brady, we have to talk about first, is back. He's back in the world stage. People said he was too old, he was too slow, he was finished. But he's proved all his critics wrong so far. He just dominated the game here in this country 10 years ago. He was keeping all players under 4, under 5. It was just amazing to watch, and he's a style like no other. And he's back now in a world final, and it's unbelievable. And of course, with the great Diarmaid Nash, the Clare man, the banner. If anyone can upset Paul, it's Diarmaid Nash. He's this meticulous play. You can hear them thinking. The wheels are turning all the time. Two really contrasting styles. Like it's going to be a cracker of a game, and I'm really looking forward to it. The crowd are like the old days in Croke Park. They're still coming in to watch these two square up, and it's going to be exciting. I just can't wait. The boys are just warming up here now, and the great Shorty Ruiz is the referee from America. Shorty's a great player as well, and we've the great Chris Gavigan joining us. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm great. This is very, very exciting.
Oh yes.
I don't think we'll be sitting down for this one, Ollie.
No, I don't think so. We'll be up and down, up and down. It's just amazing. It's the atmosphere, Chris.
Yeah. So Eileen Dunn has been amazing. Introducing the players, obviously great to see her in the house, and I just after having a chat with Killian and Martin, I didn't put them to the pin of their collar to call this one.
Right.
Because I just thought it'd be unfair, but it's so, like, I'll ask you though.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you straight out, I'll be honest. I think it's Brady all the way. I've said it all week, I've said it before the week, it's Brady all the way. But if anyone can upset him, it's Diarmaid. Diarmaid, I was just saying before you came, they're two contrasting styles, Chris.
Yep.
If Diarmaid can upset him, Diarmaid is a style like Tony Healy, Chapman. You can hear him thinking, and Paul used to hate playing against them players, and Diarmaid is the same. So, what do you think, Chris?
I did the game between Diarmaid and Ray Ure earlier on in the week, and I said that Diarmaid would have a big say in this championship. So I can't see Paul back past Paul, but the way Diarmaid has played, he's upset the apple cart already. He beat Killian Carroll, and in the first game he played flawless handball. Against Killian he won the first game 15-1, and then was pushed to a tiebreak when Killian had to go really flat out. He had to throw everything he had. Diarmaid came out on top, so it wouldn't surprise me if Nash comes through this the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
And how calm he is, how composed he is in the big moments.
And
Paul is the 5-time world champion already. He's the greatest we've produced, in my opinion, and this is the big stage.
Yeah, I think he's the greatest the sport has produced. Would you agree he's the best of all time?
Oh, in my mind, it's no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, we've had great champions before, like Duxie Walsh, you know, like the likes of Tom Sheridan, Owen Kennedy, you know, like Tom O'Rourke. The list goes on and on and on of great champions that we've produced. And long before my time, the game has had great champions. But what Paul has done, no one else. He was the first. He was the trailblazer. When he first started going to America, Irish players didn't win in America. He changed the dynamic completely, where Irish players now dominate in America.
Yeah.
So Paul is the greatest for that feat alone, and to win 5 world championships, to have 10 senior titles, 11 US national titles, tied with Natty Alvarado Senior. He's a phenomenon.
And you mentioned Eileen Dunn there, Chris. I got a big apology to Eileen. I went up talking to her yesterday, and I said, "Anne, how are you doing? How's things, Anne? And
sure, look,
how's everything? How's everything going?"
You've had a long week, Ollie.
So I was calling her Anne Doyle. So a big apologies to Eileen Dunn.
Well, we're going to hand over to
Eileen. Welcome back to the O'Neills.com World 4-Wall Handball Championships here at the Handball Centre in Dublin. More and more guests joining us as the day go on, and you're all very welcome indeed. A special thanks to our major sponsors, O'Neills, and also to our broadcasting partners, TG Carr, and to those of you tuning in to the live stream, you're most welcome as well. So now we come to the men's oval single finals. And let me introduce to you our two finalists. First up, Diarmaid Nash from Clare. Tuamgraney Handball Club, he has won All-Ireland senior medals in singles and doubles, World 23 and under singles and World Open Dublin doubles. And he defeated Killian Carroll and David Walsh on his way to today's final. His opponent today, Paul Brady from Cavan. Well, what to say about this man? Paul never officially retired from handball, but he had gone missing in action over the past couple of years, but made a sensational return in the Nationals this year, making it all the way to the final. A 5-time world champion, he's bidding to make history by winning his 6th title today at the age of 45. Paul Brady. And now it gives me great pleasure to hand over to your referee for this match, Shorty Reyes, all the way from Arizona. Over to you, Shorty.
So our referee for this match is Shorty Ruiz, originally from California, now living in Tucson, Arizona. Husband to Ashley Ruiz, who they've had an amazing trip this week with their daughter Scarlett, so big shout out to the Ruiz family who've been instrumental. They both have done their time on commentary with me, Ollie, this week.
Oh yeah, the Americans were great and the Mexicans were great, they all helped out. Just a few shout outs to Daniel and Luke Madden. They've 2 medals from the Worlds, and a big shout out to Jamie Conroy. He's a huge Brady fan, so big shout out to Brady, to Jamie. I'm excited, I can't wait for this. I was looking forward to this all week, Chris.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll be honest, the World Championships, they've delivered in spades here. It's been incredible. The matches all week have been unreal. The performances from players, the Irish players have really turned up. The Mexicans and Americans have been incredible. This has been one of the greatest weeks handball has ever had.
Oh yeah, it's been an amazing week. It was a tiring week, but it was worth it. How do you feel? Are you tired?
Oh, look, not now. Full of energy now. But it's been unreal.
Everybody's tired. It was a long week, but not now. Says you, the buzz is on. The crowd are unreal here. I can't get over the crowd here, Chris.
Incredible stuff, and we just hope that everything lives up to the hype. But the 2 players have come in incredible form and great conditioning. Crowd are here. It's this is gonna be. This is what everyone's been waiting for. After this, we have the ladies doubles and the men's open doubles. So lots more handballs to come here on stream with TG Cahir Sport from the O'Neills.com World Handball Championships. You see the players taking again the last few strikes of the ball before we get this kicked off.
Yeah, Shorty was about to start, and Brady goes, hold on 1 minute. He wasn't ready yet, so he wants a few minutes in the court.
Yeah, that's Paul all over. Paul likes to control it, but if there's anyone that wouldn't phase, it would be Diarmaid Nash.
Oh yeah, he's cool as a cucumber. He's had an amazing tournament, singles and doubles. He's had a lot of tiebreakers, and he looks in great shape. He still looks in great shape after all the tiebreakers.
Yeah, no, he's been Like he's had a murderer's row of getting here. So it said he had Ray Yer, who is one of the most dangerous players in the championship. Then he had Killian Carroll, and then David Walsh, who produced the shock of the championship so far.
All right, let's play ball.
Get ready to go.
And it's going to be interesting, Chris, who wins the toss here. Whoever serves first, it's vital, I think. In these games to 15, it's critical. They're just looking at the ball. Paul is saying, can we have another ball just to see? He's such a perfectionist.
Oh yeah, like they definitely want a good fast ball.
Okay, Paul is happy now with the ball.
It's a prize for someone in the crowd. It's a real air of anticipation here, Ollie.
Oh, you can hear a pin drop here. People are,
All right,
they're just wondering.
Paul, you'll be serving first. Let's go. Good luck, guys.
Okay, that's a big advantage now. Paul serving first.
So
With the zip serves he can pull out, that's a huge advantage, Chris.
yesterday in the
0-0.
semi-finals, he went for the kill on the second shot and he got it. So can Paul do the same today in the final?
Short. Second
Paul
serve.
Brady on second serve. Jeremy goes to the ceiling but makes a hand error.
Just a few bit of nerves. It's not like Diarmaid to miss that now. He loves the
1-0.
ceiling.
Oh, Brady drives it down the right, dug out by Diarmaid Nash. Paul goes for the bottom. Dives in early. He's been looking very lean, very quick this week, Ollie.
Sorry?
I said Paul's been looking very lean and very quick this week.
Oh yeah, I thought you said I was
0-1.
looking very lean and very quick, but yeah, Paul is also looking.
Yeah, that's just because you haven't eaten this morning. Jeremy drives it down the left. Checks up off the left-hand side wall,
Side
but
out.
Jeremy puts into the floor. There's a feeling around the place that Jeremy has to convert those chances.
1-0.
Yeah, but the nerves,
stop.
you're in there against the best the game has ever seen, and the nerves. Like Martin was very nervous yesterday as well.
Paul drives around the walls. Oh, and that's
Point.
another hand there. Jeremy just struggling to settle here. It's an eerie silence from the
2-0.
crowd here so far.
Short.
Paul drives it down the left, doesn't get it, goes short.
Second
Goes to
serve.
second serve.
Side out.
And that's
He's human after all.
sure is
The
big opportunity for Paul. He drove into the ground.
0-2.
He had those opportunities yesterday and he missed a few of them, but when he gets hot, it's hard to stop him. As Diarmaid Nash sets up to serve, drives one down the right. That's a big kill.
And it was a great recovery by Paul. Diarmaid sent him the wrong way down to the left, and Paul back-footed to the right and murdered it off the sidewall.
2-0.
It's Paul Brady. Sets up to serve 2-0. Checks up off the left. Diarmaid digging out of the right. Diarmaid goes for the fly kill, doesn't get it. Goes back to the ball.
That's some two-wall pass from Paul.
Yeah, Diarmaid getting the shot he wanted in the fly kill, but not converting it. It's
3-0.
Paul Brady drives it down the right. It's a big serve. And that's a good shot from Diarmaid. That should settle the nerves a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's back in the match now, because it's
0-3.
important if Brady gets too much of a start. These games to
They
15.
can go away so quickly,
Yeah.
as Martin saw yesterday.
Yeah, these games to 15. It seems to be all week. Whoever gets the early lead, seems to win.
So
That's
Diarmaid
lovely.
with a big
Now
shot.
the nerves are starting to shake off.
Big shot from Diarmaid Nash. Big setup off the back wall.
1-3.
He's been lethal off the back wall all week, Ollie.
Oh yeah, he loves this court. He lives here, so he's He's well used to this court.
As Diarmaid goes to the ceiling, drops it awkwardly in the back corner. Paul drives it, but good soft hands from Diarmaid, but he doesn't convert. Paul with the footwork going and drops it back in the corner himself. So as Paul Brady sets up, big serve down the right. That's a good dig out from Paul.
That's a great shot from Diarmaid.
Great shot. Great control.
Lovely pass shot down the left from Diarmaid.
1-3.
And so Diarmaid Nash back into serve. Paul puts it out around the walls here. It's a really good shot from Diarmaid, really smart.
Really intelligent shot. Diarmaid is using the walls now. This glass court, sometimes the ball is hard to see, and Diarmaid is trying to use them glass sidewalls to his advantage. Very smart play by Diarmaid.
So Diarmaid goes back to the ceiling. That checks up. That's a good shot.
Paul kind of looking for the half cover, but he's not going to get it. Shorty's not going to give him that.
As the scores come together at 3-all. Diarmaid.
Hold it.
Called a reserve.
Great pick.
It's called a reserve. So Shorty quick on that call there. Diarmaid gets him up to dry the floor.
Big shout out to Vlad Klim in America. He's been watching this all week, and he's right. He says the way Paul plays, the way it's been going, like is Paul goes off, builds a lead, then their opponents try and catch him, and then he builds another lead. He goes in threes.
Yeah, phases.
Phases, like, and he puts the boot down. He knows when to put the throttle down and when to relieve the throttle. So it'll be interesting. He started off here 3-0 up, and Diarmaid has caught him.
Yeah, like at the same time, Diarmaid all week has just been a thorn in the side of these top players. He's been so consistent, hasn't been given easy opportunities to his opponents. So Diarmaid picks up a lead here, 4-3. That's down the line. It's a good shot from Diarmaid. That's another good shot from Diarmaid. Diarmaid's really settled into this now. He's got a bit of rhythm going.
5-3.
So it's Diarmaid Nash sets up to serve at 5-3 up.
Short.
But it looks short.
Short ball.
Paul thought it was good, but short.
Second serve.
I don't know who the short line judge is on the right. Maybe it's Jerome Willoughby. He's in position there. Sam Messer seems to be in position as the line judge on the left. That's a good call from Paul.
That's a great call from Paul, yeah.
I've got to say, that's good. This is really good play from Diarmaid.
Yeah, again, Diarmaid is using the glass to his advantage. He knows every inch of this court. He practically lives here. I think he should get a bed here.
Paul digs it out, puts it down the left. Opportunity for Paul. It's into the floor. Paul just hasn't been getting a kill opportunity the last couple of minutes.
No, and he's a timeout already. He's obviously he's not comfortable right now at himself, and there's a big lead here, a nice 4-point lead for the clear man.
Yeah, at one stage, Diarmaid was 3-1 down, and now it's switched over altogether from 3-1 down to a 7-3 lead. I've got to say that this has been very good from Diarmaid. Before the match, I was talking to Killian and Martin, and they were saying that Diarmaid's kill conversion had to be high, and he had to go for it, and he has been. he's settled into it. He's hitting good kills. He's forcing percentage opportunities to him. As you see, Michael Finnegan and Paul have a quick chat there.
Yeah, you have to go for it, Chris. I always say if you're given the bar of chocolate, you have to eat it. So eat the chocolate.
It's been coming down to food with you all week.
It's all about food with me. It's all about. It was like Martin yesterday. He was given a few bars of chocolate, but he gave them away.
He did.
Now look at you're playing against Paul Brady. It's easy to give them away. The pressure in here is unreal.
Yeah. So, but like at the moment, Diarmaid is ice cold and
7-3.
not feeling the pressure at all.
Short.
That's a short ball. As he sets up for second serve, he generally goes to a right-handed lob off the left-hand side wall on these second serves. So he doesn't change from that. That's scoop down, put around. Opportunity for Paul. Uses power, goes down the right. That's a good shot again, but that's checked up over the back wall. Good shot. Really good pass from Jim and Nash.
Great pass.
8-3.
And again, Paul losing it in that glass.
Yeah. Paul almost playing Diarmaid's game at the moment here.
Yeah, Diarmaid is playing his terms at the moment, and Paul is going to try and upset that.
Well dug out by Paul off the back wall. This is an opportunity. He goes for it. Diarmaid digs it out.
Big chance here for Diarmaid.
Diarmaid goes for the fly. Checks up. That's a really good shot.
Best rally of the match so far, Chris.
Really, both of them had opportunities there. Paul comes out the winner.
3-8.
So Paul Brady back into serve. 5-point deficit. Drives it down the right. Find it.
That's a lovely fly kill from Diarmaid on the back foot.
Yeah, Paul kind of rushed his shot as he went to fly the ball. Gave Diarmaid the opportunity and he duly obliged. So Diarmaid Nash back into serve, 8-3 up. That's a good shot from Paul. Well dug out by Diarmaid. We see a wipe of the court again. Diarmaid moving in front of him, but just to avoid the ball, but not impeding Paul's swing. It's a real air of tension here, Ollie.
Oh yeah, it's
3-8.
It's you can't hear a pin drop here in the crowd. It's a big crowd as well. That's a big serve from Paul. And he needs that. He needed that to stay in this game.
Gotta say, Paul has drawn the crowd all week.
4-8.
Turned up every time he's played. That's a big serve.
He didn't take the bun.
Hold it.
Oh, he was lucky
Yeah.
there.
I think it's the right call though. Paul needed a chance at that because Diarmaid had left it up a lot. Like
4-8.
so, Paul Brady with the serve. Can he get a serve going now? So Paul Brady goes back to the ceiling. Diarmaid's so comfortable back there. This is an opportunity for Diarmaid. Does he go for it? Goes for the corner. Doesn't get it. Diarmaid drives it
Big
down the
chance
line.
here.
That's a great shot.
Unbelievable stuff.
Diarmaid's playing incredibly here.
Look at this chance. And Paul, I thought it was down, but Diarmaid just got it through his body on it.
Yeah, he just kind of got somewhat of a hand on it, but poked it up into the front court.
8-4.
I see a Clare man. I see Bosco's wearing a Clare jersey for a change here.
Yeah, Bosco takes out the clear jersey for the big occasions. They tried to get a Cork jersey on him, but He doesn't want to leave it on.
He wears it all the time.
Point.
Oh, big miss by Paul.
That's not like Paul Brady.
That's the pressure Diarmaid's putting on him at the moment. And
9-4.
so he saw when Diarmaid's given a half opportunity, he's converting them at the moment.
That bounce.
He's looking for a bad bounce. So even in brand new courts, you can get the odd bad bounce. So
9-4.
Jim and Nash. The 5-point lead at the moment as he digs out of the back corner. Paul tries to put the power down. Dug out of the corner.
Big chance for Paul on the right hand side, left hand side. I mean,
That's a
and
big
he
miss.
takes it. He takes the bun. Gemma was there though. He had it covered, but just skipped in.
There's a feeling that Paul has to make a move here
4-9.
to get this going, because Diarmaid, if he starts adding to that 5-point lead, it'd be hard to see him losing this first game. That's a good shot from Diarmaid. Paul not locating his serve and shoot style at all so far.
No, he's not been comfortable at all.
9-4.
He's setting that ball up for Diarmaid every time, and Diarmaid is taking it.
I'd say it's been a very impressive first game so far from Diarmaid's point of view up to this point.
Hold it, hold it.
It's going to be a reserve. Diarmaid rightly annoyed by that.
9-4. Look, he tripped over him. Now you're coming right up with his foot over here. You're coming right around him. I stopped the ball. I stopped the play.
So Shorty's saying he stopped the play before Diarmaid actually
9-4.
hit the ball, which is a bit tough on Diarmaid on that particular occasion, but he just has to go with it.
Great serve.
It's a great serve.
That's the old serve, the Chapman serve. Diarmaid is so much. It's so close to the style of
10-4.
Chapman and Tony Healy. It's like if they're twins.
Aye, look, they're two greats of the game. So Paul with an opportunity, he drives it down the right. Diarmaid picks it up. Great shot by
Lovely
Diarmaid
shot.
Nash. That's incredible.
And the clear crowd really getting behind Diarmaid now. They know
That's
the first game is
incredible
inside.
stuff. Like, gotta say, Diarmaid's taking his opportunities.
Oh yeah, he's taking the bun,
11-4.
taking the chocolate.
So at 11-4, Diarmaid Nash running this first game at the moment. Paul has to do a lot to change.
Paul Brady's in big trouble. He's in big trouble this
He
game,
just-
Chris.
Paul's used to dominating the pace of the game, and he's not doing that. He can't do that here. Diarmaid is in complete control.
Yeah, Diarmaid's style of play is really affecting Paul Brady. It's really them are the type of players he hated playing, as I mentioned earlier. Chapman, Tony Healy. They can slow the game down and play at their pace. And Paul wants the bang bang. He loves the bang bang. The harder you hit it, the more he likes it. And the game yesterday with Martin was going bang bang with Paul, and Paul loves that. He loves that style of play.
But like, it's not just that he's trying to slow it down. When he gets a half opportunity, Diarmaid is putting it away. He's keeping sustained pressure on Paul, that Paul needs to locate a serve, he needs to locate a kill, and he's not getting the opportunity to push on from this point. Gotta say, this has been an incredible first game from Diarmaid Nash. He's been playing absolutely outrageous handball.
Yeah, I think he's trying to slow down Paul till he gets his shot, and then he takes the shot. Yeah.
As those great players that you mentioned, Dave Chapman and Tony Healy, that's what they were all about. They try and force you into a position that you make a mistake, then they absolutely murder it. And
12-4.
Diarmaid is following that form at the moment as he goes to a right-handed lob down the left again. Paul digs it out, but that was a mistake. A hand error from Diarmaid Nash.
But Diarmaid has to go for it because Paul won't give him much chances. So he has to take them when he gets them. And he's right. Look at that
great
serve.
serve.
Diarmaid going the wrong way. He head fake to the right. Look at the head fake, and he looks and down the left. Lovely shot from Paul Brady, and he knows he has to do something here.
Yeah, that's gotta say, fire with fire. Diarmaid Nash, when he gets the opportunity off the back wall, he absolutely bluestones it.
12-5.
So, 4-5 or 5-12.
Short.
12-5 here. Diarmaid Nash goes to second serve.
Second serve.
Paul Brady puts it up onto the ceiling. Diarmaid does the same. That's a good
Lovely fly
kill.
Lovely fly kill. And it's great to see the Irish players bringing back the roof game again. In America now, the last couple of years, the roof was kind of taken out of the game, and it's nice to see it again.
Diarmaid Nash closing in on this first game at the moment. He's got 13-5 lead as he drives Paul Brady into the back court. This is an opportunity, and he skips it in, but he went for it, Ollie.
Yeah, and he puts up his hand. He says that's okay. He's really keeping his composure, like, you know, he doesn't get unshoveled.
So
5-13.
Such belief in his own ability. Paul Brady drives one down the right. Ball with a lot to do to get into a bit of rhythm here. This is an opportunity.
Hold it.
Doesn't take it. Just not finding the kill here, Ollie, at all.
Yeah, he's really unshoveled here now. He's not settled at all since the 3-0 lead.
5-13.
Paul Brady drives it down the left. That's a great shot.
Great shot. Lovely side wall. And Diarmaid just lashed it for a second in that glass.
Just took all the pace off
Lean
it.
from your knee. Wipe that, your knee. Your left knee. Your left knee.
It's great to see a lot of the old gunslingers are back in town for this match.
It's been amazing.
With the likes of Noel McHugh from Galway, he came up and he also mentioned he was the one that mentioned the ceiling. He said it's nice to see the ceiling being played again because he watches a lot of games in America, and with that ball, with that American ball, it's a lot more lively.
So fast, yeah.
And
when
you overhit it, it comes off the roof, so it's a big risk to use the ceiling in America.
Yeah, so and we've talked to a lot of the players about this, that when they're probably going 50% harder on the roof with this particular ball, which means that the ball in America, they can't do that because it checks up off the back wall so much. It gives these players such a huge opportunity off the back wall. But I've got to say that Diarmaid Nash, got to say his game plan is working perfectly to this point.
Oh yeah, Paul now just walking around. He's been here before so many times, and I'm just wondering, is he tired after the week? At the start of this game, I see him diving, and usually he dives and picks and dives and kills, and he gets them, but he's not getting them today for some reason. I'm just hoping it's not taking its toll on him.
Well, again, he's had to lift himself, and he had a big game yesterday with Martin. This, and some people had discounted Diarmaid coming into this with such, and he was a significant underdog in many people's eyes. But the way Diarmaid has come through the draw, he was always going to be in with a shout. He's a great player, and he's showing all the skills of being one of the best open players, the best senior players that Ireland has ever produced, Ali.
Yeah, oh, that's for sure. I'm just wondering what's going on. Oh, he's wiping his knee. It's a blood rule, isn't there? His knee was bleeding.
Yeah. So with the blood timeout, there is no actual time limit, and just have to be patient. So we had an incredible open singles match in the ladies championship earlier on. You see myself and Ollie all suited and booted for today on screen.
Oh yeah, we're looking well, Chris. That shirt is nice on me.
I was going to say I'm going to start a country band later on. So if anyone wants to join the band, I need a tambourine player. Ollie might get involved.
Or a tin whistle.
Tin whistle, yeah. Tin whistles do.
Paul is walking around the court. He's trying to keep his concentration while this Jimmer's taking looking after his knee, like.
Yeah, well,
and
with the blood timeout, there's not much he can do. I'd say very impressive performance so far, disrupting Paul's rhythm and game plan and getting in there first. Diarmaid Nash returns to the arena here.
Some of the Clare crowd welcoming him back and glad to see him back.
So, Diarmaid Nash of the very famous Tuam Club.
6-13.
Yeah, the home club of the great Pat Kirby.
Pat Kirby, who won the Open Singles World Championship in Croke Park in 1970, beating Joe Maher that day when Croke Park was officially revealed to the world. Now we're in the new home in Croke Park, a new arena, and being christened by two great players.
Look at this roof play now. It's
Incredible.
Nice to see this again now.
Opportunity for Paul though. That's a great shot.
And that's what Paul Brady does best.
Yeah. Paul takes the chance, and he needed to. Paul Brady still has a chance in this game. But he has to make the movement now quick.
That's a great shot
from Diarmaid. Brilliant shot. Like, just when we think that Paul might have a chance to build up some momentum, he takes it away from him with a great shot.
It was a lovely fist pass shot down the right with power. Didn't make the back one.
So Diarmaid Nash going with his infamous right-handed lob down the left-hand side.
For Paul.
Splits
that's
it
not
in.
like him.
Just a millimetre off there.
That was a bun. That was a bar of chocolate right there, ready to be eaten.
But like,
14 game point.
Skips it in, and Diarmaid Nash is going to serve for the first game.
You have to take the chocolate when you're given to it, Paul. You have to take the chocolate.
So Diarmaid Nash goes back to the ceiling. Paul Brady drops it into the right hand corner. Diarmaid Nash goes for Ron.
No.
Paul Brady
not
leaves it up, and that's going to be a reserve, I'd say.
Shorty might give the avoidable, no?
Yeah, the straight shot to the left.
No, I don't think so.
Diarmaid looking for it.
Even though Paul took a half step to the left there, I don't think it was enough to
14-7.
give him avoidable on. So Diarmaid Nash, second chance at game ball here. Goes for the crack serve. Paul Brady pulls it out. And then he takes it on the fly.
Big chance.
Big opportunity. Dug out by Diarmaid Nash.
Big rally here. Fly kill.
Goes the fly kill. That's the first
Clare
goal.
boys are at the edge of their seat. The Clare people are really excited here now. Paul, a big upset there. 15-7 to Diarmaid Nash, and the crowd are delighted. The Clare crowd are all around me here, and it's an amazing upset. The first game, no one really predicted that because Diarmaid and Paul played already in the All Ireland semi-final, and they've been playing. Paul handled them fairly easily. Diarmaid gave him a bit of trouble the first game, but Paul handled him, got him out of the second game. So Paul won't be happy with this game, one game down. Usually he likes to win the first game and then relax and start murdering balls from left and right, all sorts of. Usually he's a nice he gets comfortable after winning the first game. But this is a huge upset already in this Croke Park. Huge upset. And the Clare crowd are all talking, and they're saying, what happened? What happened? They can't believe it. Diarmaid Nash. I gotta be honest. Okay, Chris, stand by. Chris is going interviewing a few players.
Martin Kearns. We talked about Diarmaid having to take chances, and he's absolutely duly done that. Killian, what a performance from Diarmaid so far.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's been playing like he has all tournament. You know, he's definitely taking his chances, but his defensive game is definitely a lot better than Paul's. Paul's has kind of given him a lot of setups. You know, even just to get better defensive shots on the return, like, you know, just they're always breaking on the sidewall, which is never a good thing. And you know, Diarmaid's just executing the front court very well, and Paul just seems to be out of sorts.
He's as far as game plans go, Diarmaid's worked absolutely perfect so far. He's just had complete control of the match, and Paul just doesn't seem to be getting into any rhythm at all.
Yeah, it's amazing to watch, really. I mean, I think Paul might have been 3-0 up, and then next thing it was 12-3 or 12-4, and, you know, Diarmaid saw out the game. I mean, but I think we said it before the game, Killian said it there, is just the roofing. I think Diarmaid's winning when they go up there, but when they're both getting chances, and he's putting them away. I don't have the percentage here, but the conversion is very high. When you see Nash lining up, you're like 9 times out of 10 there, it was over, and that just hasn't been clicking for Paul yet. But, you know, maybe he'll be able to change things around for game 2.
We had associated Paul as always being able to deal with the big game pressure, but Diarmaid's looked imperious at the moment. Cerebral, just kind of focused, and got so impressive from Diarmaid.
Yeah, you know, for sure. You know, I just think Paul really needs to clamp down and go for broke, essentially. You know, I mean, like, he's well capable of shooting the big shots from deep in court, and, you know, he seems to be kind of playing it safe. You know, he is going for his shots when he setups, but, you know, we all know Paul is more capable of going for everything on every shot. You know, he really needs to, you know, just make things happen, essentially.
Do you echo those sentiments of Paul having to take a bit more risk and go for a bit more, maybe?
Well, you know, I was there yesterday trying to do that against him. I mean, you do have to go for it, but I mean, I think Diarmaid's doing a great job. He's persistent with that lob serve over there. Now he has been mixing it up with the power serve, but he's hit some very impressive. And, you know, I hope people are noticing too. He's actually hitting those with his right hand, like this man can do serves low with the left. Like, what skill to be able to do that down and he's getting the weak returns and he's putting them away. You know, so there is an element of Paul's not getting to settle into the game based on what Diarmaid's doing as well.
We're going to go back to the commentary team in the next couple of minutes as Diarmaid Nash returns to the court. Incredible stuff from this first game. We'll see who's going to win the Men's Open World title, either Diarmaid Nash or Paul Brady.
Okay, we're back live again here now, and Chris is interviewing two legends of the game. As Jim is in the court already, and he wants the gloves on, and he wants to start straight away, and he's wearing the clear colour gloves, and Paul is getting ready. He changed his shirt and he's walking in. He closed the door behind him and puts on his goggles. We'll see now, can Paul turn this match around? And the crowd settling down here again, and it's
Diarmaid serving second game.
Chris back here in the commentary box. How'd you get on there were you talking to Martin and Killian?
Incredible stuff from Diarmaid there, and they were both very complimentary. So how do you think, what does Paul have to do here, Ollie?
I think he has to move Diarmaid out to the centre court. He has to push Diarmaid back
0-0.
and just take the chocolate. When he's given the bar of chocolate, he has to take the chance and eat it. He's not taking his chances, he's leaving them up, Chris.
Let's play.
What do you think?
Exact same. He has to probably take a little bit more risk to get a better rhythm.
I think you'll see a different game this game, a more attacking style from Paul.
As Paul digs it out of the back court. Diarmaid getting into this again.
That's what he has to do, Chris. He has to attack that ball. All week, Brady was picking that ball out of your mouth. He was so fast. He has to do it again. As the great Andrew Hussey said, he was picking it out of your mouth.
Okay, so as we settle into our seats for the second game.
Second serve.
Paul Brady on second serve.
Point.
What a shot.
That's the stuff that Paul can do when he wants to.
From the shoulder.
No one expected that. Look at this. Bang with the kit hook.
That's an amazing shot.
Oh.
As Diarmaid pokes it up, just catches Paul in the eye. That's why we wear eye guards, people. Diarmaid just putting a hand on that. Catching the side of his head and the edge of his.
I hope he's okay. He's rubbing that eye. He doesn't want to rub it too much. He'll make it worse.
As Paul
1-0.
tries to settle into this. Paul drives it down the right. Diarmaid digging it out, putting under pressure. That's going to be called.
Hold it.
Okay. Shorty trying to see how the play develops before making that call.
He was on a roll there before he just got hit with that ball. I hope it didn't throw him off of it. The serves are coming out. The flash kills are coming out.
But that's a great serve.
That's a great serve.
Big reverse on it. You see here, it kicked out to the right.
That's something. See the way he can just turn it on all of a shot. It's like a crack of a gun.
Yeah, that was
3-0.
an unbelievable crack serve. Paul's starting to pull it out here. And he puts it into the corner.
Now we see a different Paul Brady this game. Diarmaid might be looking at a timeout now shortly. He doesn't want to get Paul into a bigger lead.
First
and
time
yes, he must have heard me, Chris.
Yeah, so we go to a timeout call from Jim Graney's Diarmaid Nash. Paul goes and takes a little seat at the side of the court. Comes in really focused. Next thing, 2-3 big serves. He's got 4-0 lead. Paul Brady was looking for that serve in the first game and just wasn't getting it, but he's starting to find his range a bit, Ollie.
Oh yeah, he's starting to murder that ball like we know Paul can.
But you gotta say, Diarmaid be very poised and composed at this point of the game. He already has won the first game. Paul had a 3-0 lead, 3-1 or 3-0 lead in the first game. In the next thing it was 12-3. So it's not without reason that Diarmaid can't reel him in here, especially the way he's playing.
Yeah, he can. If anyone can upset him, it's Diarmaid, but it's not easy to reel Paul Brady in when he starts to hit these big serves and these big kills.
4-0.
Like he went 6-0 up in the second game against Martin. And no player on earth could have stopped him yesterday.
Yeah. So Paul drives it down the right, but checks up at the sidewall, and Diarmaid paddles it into the front court.
0-4.
Okay, so we're at 0-4 with Diarmaid going to this right-handed lob serve. Just showing his ambidexterity since he's a natural lefty.
Big setup here for Paul. He's not taking it.
That's a great shot. When I had Mike Wells, the
4-0.
Mankato coach Ray Ure, who played Diarmaid earlier on the week, he reckons that his Diarmaid's right overhand is better than his natural left overhand.
Second serve.
That's into the floor.
That's not like Diarmaid. He went for it. The reason they're going into the floor is that they have to be pin perfect when you're shooting it from 38 feet. That has to be perfect. So because Paul will be jumping, the Tiger will jump on it.
Okay, so it's big power from Paul, even though he went over on himself there. That's a big pick from Paul.
Oh wow, that's a great pick. And Diarmaid looked round him yesterday. Did he get it?
Yeah, Diarmaid asking if he got it. 100% got it.
And Paul asking the linesman, did he get it? Yeah, 2 bounces. I didn't know the linesman could call that, but they can, it seems.
To be honest, on camera, it looks like he picked it.
Yeah.
0-5.
Right.
I thought it looked like he got it, but
Yeah, it looks like he got that now. Diarmaid goes back to the back wall. Tries
Big
it down
chance for
Paul's
Diarmaid.
left. What a pick. What an outrageous pick from Paul Brady. Diarmaid applying the pressure. Paul trying to withstand it at the moment.
Big
Drops
setup
it,
here.
big setup. Paul
Oh,
paddles in.
wow.
What a
Wow.
shot. What a rally from Paul Brady.
Yeah,
That was incredible stuff.
And Diarmaid will
Oh
be,
my God.
Diarmaid will be annoyed with himself for not missing that, for not taking that shot. The shot was on.
That was an outrageous pick. One of the best picks I've seen this tournament.
5-0.
The shot was on for Diarmaid. He set it up. He set it up for Paul. Oh, good ball dropping. How did Paul pick that out of the glass?
Diarmaid loves that fly kill, but he doesn't get it this time. Paul digs out of the backcourt.
The Kitto
Diarmaid,
came
that's
out.
the best-
The
that's a
Kitto
great
and the
shot
whip
from
came
Diarmaid.
out from Diarmaid.
One of the few players in the world that can pull that off on the retrieval, on the way back, and just underhand
0-5.
paddles it into the front court. It's an amazing shot from Diarmaid Nash. He's been hitting those all week, and Diarmaid Nash goes back to the lob toss. He leaves it up off the back wall, put himself under pressure with that serve volley.
Yeah, lovely drive from Paul into Diarmaid's body there. You weren't expecting that.
5-0.
So at 5-0, Paul Brady
Big
gets
setup.
this big setup. Will he go for it? Bomb break, he gets it.
And that's the Paul Brady we know and love, Chris. He's starting to come out. The Tiger's starting to come out of the cage here and start roaring.
What a big shot from Paul Brady.
6-0.
Paul Brady with a 6-0 lead in this second game.
Great
That's
shot
a great
from
shot
Diarmaid.
from Diarmaid.
It just popped up, didn't it, off the back wall, Chris?
Any
with
opportunity-
the revolving door.
And any opportunity Paul provides Diarmaid, he's taking it. So
0-6.
0-6. Diarmaid trying to wrestle some control back.
Oh,
that's
lovely.
an unbelievable
Lovely
shot.
shot.
Diarmaid with a bit of a disguise on the way he served that. Pops it down the right, but it pops up of the back
6-0.
wall. Paul Brady drives it down the left.
Big setup here.
Diarmaid goes back to the ceiling.
Set up for Diarmaid.
Hold it.
Back down.
Hold
It's
it.
going to be replayed. There's
6-0.
Paul Brady, 5-time world champion, chasing an unprecedented 6th title.
That's serious
That's an
stuff. That's
incredible
serious
stuff.
stuff. The Tiger, he's well out the cage now. And the boys are trying to get him back in. They're running after him. Crowd, you can hear a pin
7-0.
drop here with the atmosphere here. There's
Oh, what a pick from Diarmaid. That's incredible stuff. Big shot from Paul. Okay, so I gotta say Paul's really up the game here, Ollie.
oh yeah, we expected that.
Yeah.
He was going to come out shooting.
He's controlling the pace of play. He's ratcheted it up a couple of notches, and starting to take the game away from Diarmaid. Diarmaid doesn't want him to get. They can't let him get to 10. You
8-0.
feel without feeling that this is going to go to a tiebreak.
Big setup here. Bounced awkwardly for him though. Big setup now for Diarmaid. Lovely touch.
What beautiful hands! Diarmaid showing all the skills. It was a big setup, but still, when you're looking back in the crowd and
0-8.
Paul Brady's behind you, that is no easy shot.
It's a nice serve from Diarmaid.
Good. Oh, that's really good play from Paul Brady. As he paddles it into the front court. Diarmaid tries to dig it out and just comes up short. Paul Brady. He has a massive 8-0 lead here against Diarmaid Nash. One thing we know
8-0.
for sure is Diarmaid Nash will not be flustered at this. He's just going to take it point by point.
Set up here for Paul.
Big setup for Paul. Diarmaid doesn't convert.
That's a great shot. No,
Great
no.
shot.
Can
Now
you bury
this is
this
a big
one?
opportunity for Paul.
No.
That's good play.
Jim was waiting for it.
Diarmaid does well just to stay in the rally. But he did give Paul 2 opportunities there, so
0-8.
has to shore that up. But Diarmaid goes back to the lob toss. He's going 2-wall. Digs out of the back corner.
Now fly kill coming up here.
Hold it.
Diarmaid is there. Good call by the referee. Good call by the referee. As Diarmaid was there. Paul has left it up.
0-8.
So Diarmaid Nash, the under-23 world champion in 2012. The year that Brady won his 4th world title in City West in Dublin.
Big
That's
setup
a
here
big
for
setup.
Diarmaid. Might lose it in the glass though. He did.
Paul just pops it up. Paul gets the power down, but that's good hands from Diarmaid. So Diarmaid gets off the mark in this second game. Still a bit of a mountain to climb to get back to level terms with Paul, but good control from Diarmaid on the ceiling.
Oh,
That's a hand error from Paul Brady.
that's not like Paul Brady if you're missing. Paul is struggling with that overhand left at the minute. Diarmaid's getting the setups for them, and it's not like him.
So Diarmaid,
Diarmaid will be glad that was short.
yeah, absolutely. So he's going to his second serve. He's going to go 2-wall with his right overhand. Into Paul's left, and Paul puts it around the house. Diarmaid hits a brilliant pass.
That's a great pass
And the
shot.
player crowd is starting to believe that Diarmaid picks it off point by point.
3-8.
Paul thought he was going for the kill there, and Diarmaid sliced it on the wall with the kit hook.
As Paul Brady goes to the ceiling. It's a really good shot by Diarmaid. Just broke deep on the sidewall.
Four 8.
So we're at 4-7-8.
Diarmaid slowing the game down, trying to play the game in his terms.
Paul going to try and finish this off. He's going to take a timeout.
And that seemed to affect Paul. He doesn't like that slow play.
No, and again, there was 1 or 2 opportunities that he went for passes when he could have gone for kills, but the pressure is so high, Ollie.
Yeah, there is pressure on so high, but both players have seen this. They've been in this big day before. You know, Brady's done it all, hasn't he? He's been here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Diarmaid has done it all too. Like he's
Again, this open title is the only thing missing from the trophy cabinet for Diarmaid.
That's right. Yeah, he's another 23, hasn't he? World.
He's a 23 World Championship. He is All-Ireland Senior Championships. He's won the Irish Nationals. He's won the US Nationals before. Diarmaid Nash at one stage was 8-0 down. Now he is 8-5 down. But he has the serve.
5-8.
Diarmaid Nash turns to the service box.
Short.
Short. Called by
Second serve.
our referee, Shorty Ruiz, who resides in Arizona. Paul Brady digs out of the back court. That's the unbelievable shot. That's what Paul wants to be at. Now, do we see Paul
8-5.
go for the crack serve on the right? No, he goes down the left this time.
Big setup here. Goes down the right. Now a chance for Diarmaid.
Diarmaid gets a hop on that shot, and that's a great shot by Diarmaid Nash. Just floats the ball into the front left-hand court. That's really good play by Diarmaid.
5-8.
So 5-8. Diarmaid back into serve.
Big chance for Paul. What's he going to do with it? Goes down the right. Great shot.
Really good shot by
Good pick from
Diarmaid.
Paul. Oh, and he missed the roof.
Big setup
Big
for
setup
Diarmaid
here.
Nash. Does he put it away? He doesn't.
Now a setup for Paul.
Goes around the corner. Diarmaid's there. He reads it really well. Both players not letting this rally die. This could be an important one. Diarmaid goes down the right.
Big rally
Pick it.
here.
Paul drives it left and right. Diarmaid going all over.
Chance here for Paul. He's not
Misses
killing.
it. The shot is up at the moment.
Now a Diarmaid.
So
That bounce?
Paul
It's going to be a replay.
Paul gets lucky with the
That bounce. Okay.
Paul, good sportsmanship there for Paul. He gave him the replay on the
5-8.
glass.
so Diarmaid Nash, the Tuamgraney club. Paul gets the shot. That's it. That's a good. Paul needed that shot, Ollie.
Yeah, he needs to start taking his chances. He was leaving them up, and Diarmaid will take them. Diarmaid has taken them all day. So Paul needs to make sure it's dead for Diarmaid.
8-5.
Diarmaid's cleaning up all day here on the inside.
Diarmaid's moving really well. So this is a big opportunity. Paul misreads the bounce of that. This is uncharacteristic from Paul. That's
Yeah.
a good shot by Diarmaid Nash. So Diarmaid Nash. As he gets into serve.
Great
Big
serve.
serve down
I
the
don't know how
right.
Paul got a hand to that at all. That's a
Oh,
lovely
that's a
whip.
great shot.
Came over the top of the ball, Chris, and forced it down.
Yeah, hits
Look
it,
at this again.
Hits it with the fist this time. Boom. Hits it power. Paul Brady has been stuck on 8 for the last couple of minutes. Can he
8-5.
move off that point? Looking to locate a serve. Driving it down the left off the serve. That's a really good shot. It's a really good serve and shoot from Paul Brady. Gets the kill.
Yeah, lovely fly kill there, Chris. Serve and fly kill.
So he gets off 8.
9-5.
Paul extends his lead.
Short.
As we saw earlier on the game, Ollie, Paul can go and rattle off 7 or 8 points in a row if he's let. Diarmaid doesn't want him to give him that momentum at this stage.
Second serve.
That's a great shot.
Good
Great
shot.
shot.
Great hands from
Great
Diarmaid.
shot. Diarmaid obviously studied loads and loads of videos of Paul and down through the years, and he read that lovely. He knew what the second serve was going to be, because if he let it go to the glass, Paul is very good at that Z-toss, dropping them
5-9.
awkwardly on the glass.
So Diarmaid Nash back into serve after that lovely paddle fly kill.
Short.
That's a short ball.
Second serve.
5-7-9. Paul Brady puts it up onto the ceiling. Jim Nash drives it down the right, pops up off the back wall, deep. Paul. It's a great shot. Diarmaid readjusts, but he doesn't get it. Diarmaid got the feet moving there, but he just out of reach of him to go for it.
Yeah, the angle, that sidewall kill is a killer. Even though it's just up, it's all hard to get because of the angle. Paul just took out the whip again and hit the right side wall, front wall, and Diarmaid was off footed.
But I don't think anyone expected it to go like this so far, where Paul really hasn't found a serve that's going to dominate the game, hasn't found his range of kill. Diarmaid's really, even though he was at one point in this game 8-5 down, you know, he's well within this match, Ollie.
Oh yeah, definitely well within this match, but I think at 9, Paul can shoot out these serves, lightning serves at any time, Chris.
9-5.
You seen what happened yesterday with the serves?
Yeah, absolutely. So Paul Brady drives down
There's
left.
one of them.
That's a big crack serve.
That's what we're talking about.
Diarmaid looking
serve
to
good.
see if it was short. I don't
Both
think
agree.
it was.
Point.
It's close.
10-5.
It's very close. 10-5.
No, he's not
Jim-
taking the kill. He had the set up
Diarmaid-
there, Paul, and he just...
You know what? Gotta say, Diarmaid in that moment just reads it really well and
5-10.
just flattens it. It's incredible stuff from Jim Nash. Jim Nash.
That's a lovely... It was a kind of a carbon copy of the last rally. Diarmaid re-killed it, and now it's Paul re-killing it. Paul
10-5.
bounced around him there. It's so light in the feet. Duxie was the same, so light in the feet. A pair of shoes would do him 10 years. They're so light, they wouldn't wear them out.
Side out.
I've been gotten 5 texts about people wanting to eat chocolate because of you.
There you go. I'm working for Camprys.
5-10.
Oh, what a shot by Paul, but dug out by Diarmaid.
Great pick. Paul isn't just, he's not putting them away like he was yesterday. And he needs to put them away, the
6-10.
first shot away, and not take 2 shots to kill it, 3 shots to kill it. Diarmaid going for the famous Chapman overhand toss, and it's a good one. And it's a big setup here for Diarmaid.
This is incredible stuff from Jim Nash.
Seven, 10.
That's a good pick from Paul. It's a really good shot from Jim Nash, winner of the Open doubles twice. Won it in 2018 with Robbie McCarthy, in 2015 with Robbie McCarthy. 2015 they beat Joe McCann and Ricky O'Gara, and in 2018 they beat Sean Lennon and Marcus Chavez. Could he make his way into winning the Open singles for the first time?
Big chance for
Paul
Paul.
Brady's going to win 6.
Goes for the
That's
pass.
a great pass shot.
It's the first time Diarmaid missed the roof at the overhand right.
Yeah.
10-8.
Big serve from Paul. Diarmaid gets a hand on it. This will be an opportunity. Will he go for it? No. And that's a hand error from Jim Nash.
And Paul was lucky there. He's not converting his setups there. It was a lovely serve, and usually fly kills him, but he just left it up for Diarmaid, and Diarmaid had a hand error.
11-8. Short.
You can hear a pin drop here.
Second serve.
This huge crowd.
There's big tension on the court as well.
Big hop serve from Paul. He's going to go for the fly kill this time. He does. But
Diarmaid
Diarmaid's
digs
in
it
there.
out. Really good work from Diarmaid inside.
Awkward ball dropping. Is he going to kill it? He does.
That's a great shot. Paul Brady.
It's a lovely shot. As Andrew Hussey says, that's a cream shot. The cream coming to the top there.
He's a wise man, Andrew.
Diarmaid.
So Paul now just 3 points away from winning this second game. There's the crowd subtle, just waiting for this to close out the second game, but Diarmaid's not far away.
Diarmaid's not far away, but as Paul said himself, I've won nothing yet, Ollie. The people were congratulating him after winning yesterday, and he turned around to them and he said, I've won nothing yet.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to get to 15. I know there's 3 points, but Diarmaid Nash, Diarmaid is so hard to put away, and the crowd, they're in shock so far with Diarmaid taking the first game. I think they're still in shock. But it was a big lead in the first game, and Michael Finnegan down there talking to Brady. They're discussing it. They're making a plan. There was probably some of the best doubles of all time, Chris.
Oh, they'd be the premium doubles pair of my lifetime so far. Anyway, 2003 World Doubles Championship champions that they won in Croke Park that day. They beat Tom Sheridan and Walter O'Connor. And that, quite remarkably, was Paul's only World Doubles title. As Michael won with Owen Kennedy in 2009. Owen Kennedy and Tony Healy won 2006's.
12-8.
So Paul Brady back into serve, drives one down the right.
Big setup here for Paul.
Goes down the left.
Diarmaid chased it down though. Fly
This
kill
is an
coming.
opportunity.
Look at that. That's Brady at his best.
Yeah.
And look at the eye. Look at the eye of the tiger. He's so focused.
He's up for it now.
Watch this. Goes up, winds up, and bang.
13-8.
The eye, that just eye is coming. Coming out now.
Short.
So short ball called by Shorty Ruiz.
Second serve.
So Paul Brady just 2 points away now. He's going to try and see it out in this hand, no doubt about it.
Great
Drives
pass
it down
shot.
the right.
Fly kill
He's
coming.
going for the fly.
That's great
Diarmaid
picking
does well
for
to
Diarmaid.
pick it out, and Diarmaid's stuck on the right at the moment.
Oh, look at that.
Great
Look
shot.
at that. That's unbelievable stuff. The control Brady has off the fly. Underarm, sidearm. He can do both. It's unbelievable.
Diarmaid hits the back over his
14
fist
game point,
just
like
to
that.
try and refocus himself. But Paul Brady in the ascendancy here. Paul Brady gets stuck on the right there, but he drops into
that's
the left,
it.
and that's game 2.
The tiger,
We're going to a tie
he
break.
roars it. See the roar after the pressure's come off him a small man. He goes, come on. The roar of the tiger. The roar of the roar of the tigers come out on Paul Brady, and Chris is going to go down and interview a few top players down there, and the crowd really enjoying this. They're really getting value for their money here. The tiebreaker coming up. The Clare people, they're just on the edge of the seats here. They were hoping Diarmaid to take it, the banner man, but I think they're going to. There's a 5-minute break now for the tiebreaker, so I think they're going to go to the toilet, get a cup of tea, and get their breath back after that.
Yeah, I just went out.
I need to get my breath back after that as well. It's amazing. I'm going to stay talking while Chris interviews a few of the players again about that match. I think he's got Killian down there and Martin again, I think. I'm blocked by the side wall there, but I think we have Killian and Martin.
Watch right behind you there as well. Okay, I'm here with Killian Carroll and Martin Mulcairns. We're going to a tiebreaker, lads. Gotta say, Paul showed a lot of heart, had located the serves and points of that thing, but Jim, it was nip and tuck for majority of that game. I'll go with Martin. I'll go with you first. Gotta say, big performance from Paul in that second game. He came good.
Yeah, look at it. You'd expect that from him, on the big stage here. He's so used to it. I think he found himself 8-0 ahead, and it looked like one-way traffic at that stage. I think there was 12 minutes on the clock actually gone. Diarmaid hadn't scored yet, but then from there, actually, I think Diarmaid would have been quite happy. He got back to 5-8. I think there was an in-out. Diarmaid maybe had a chance or two maybe to get a little bit closer, but Paul weathered that storm and pulled away again. But I still think, it's an intriguing battle, for a game that's been 15-7, 15-8. I think they've been playing for over an hour already on the clock, so it's been definitely something special to watch so far.
Killian, you're one of the few in the world that has beaten Paul on the big day, and Diarmaid is trying to get there today. Obviously, he's had moments where he's in that second game, but in the tiebreaker now, how does he reset himself?
Well, you just got to play the first 5 points of the game. Paul's obviously going to try and he's got the momentum. He's going to come in. He's going to try and do the same thing. He's definitely pushing a lot harder to try and finish rallies a lot sooner. Even stretching for them fly kills. He was just kind of playing around in the first game, so he's definitely going to do that. Diarmaid needs to really go for absolutely anything he has, that he has an opportunity of. And he's going for them. He's kind of missing them, but he still needs to just get them down, and he needs to get in there. And every serve that he gets, he needs to capitalize on it. And otherwise, if that doesn't work, you'll have to change your game. You'll have to go to the lob and have to try and get Paul out of a funk. But it's tiebreakers are tough. It could really go either way. I know the momentum's in Paul's favor, but I would say it's anybody's game.
Diarmaid, or Martin, that when Diarmaid is in top form, you played doubles with him in college, and I know in Dublin you know him very well. You've been friends a long time, as I'm sure you both are. But when Diarmaid's in this type of form, he could upset anyone, and again, he's showing it today. Big performance.
Oh, absolutely. Sure, look, he's tremendous there. He's been tremendous the whole tournament. Excellent first game. And, from 8-0 down there to finish 15-8, the second half of the game, from his perspective, he'll be still saying, look, from 8-0, I'm at 8-7 here with him. I'm pretty equal. But Paul did finish out nicely, I think, that last 4 or 5 points, to no score in that phase. I don't know what Killian thought. I thought the lob was actually working for Diarmaid, then he changed back to the power serve. Maybe he felt inside that it wasn't getting him enough, but it'll be interesting to see what serve maybe he goes with here, because I thought he was actually getting more opportunities when he was lobbing, but it'll be interesting to see what he does next.
Paul's power makes a difference. When Paul sets up and he goes for kills and he gets his power down, how does Diarmaid get into an opportunity to disrupt that power?
Well, it is tough, yeah. I'm surprised that Paul didn't go down the lines in the first game. He's wrapping the ball around, which Diarmaid absolutely loves. But, Diarmaid really just needs to take, as I said, any opportunity you get, you've got to take it. Because, that kind of handball, every time I've played Paul, it's just a matter of, how can you stop the bleeding? And when you can stop the bleeding, you need to replicate what he's doing to you. Otherwise, he's got to be very uncomfortable, but right now he's comfortable. So, that's not a certainty. Do you know what I mean? So he's just got to put away absolutely any opportunity that comes his way.
Well, we're going to a tiebreaker here. Thank you to Killian, Carroll and Martin Mulcairns for their analysis on the game. We're going to go back to the commentary team with myself and Ollie. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay, Chris had an interesting interview there with the players, and the crowd really enjoying this. They're up and they're going for a walk, taking a few things, and I see Diarmaid Nash there getting ready for the tiebreaker, putting on his clear gloves. And Brady's gone outside for a walk around. He's coming back into the court now, and he's changed as well. And it's just a nail biter of a game so far. It's been unbelievable. We've got fly kills, we've got whips, we've got hops. We've got unbelievable gets. We've got everything we've been hoping for in this singles final, men's singles final, and both the ladies was unbelievable stuff. And the pressure is on here. Nobody can predict who's going to take this. Both players have been in this situation so many times. Diarmaid has had so many tiebreakers. in this tournament. I don't know how he's in the best shape of his life. These guys are in unbelievable shape here. Unbelievable shape.
Diarmaid, you'll be serving. You got more points.
And Shorty Ruiz, the referee, is calling time here, and he's getting the players back up and running. And we've got the great Chris Gavigan back in the commentary box.
You each get
You're
one
back.
appeal.
You're talking to two legends down there.
You get one appeal in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, two men that know what it takes to get over the line in the World Championship final. So,
good luck, guys.
the men that took the last 2 world titles that were on offer in 2018 and last year with Martin. So
they might know a small bit about it, so
they might do.
Big pass shot. That's unbelievable pass.
Okay, so
that's a big statement for Paul. Now Paul's body language has changed here. Now he's mad to get going. He's in a hurry to put on aces. I've seen him like this before now.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
That's
Look
a
at
big
that.
serve.
You can see the body and the pitch punch. Paul is a sign of urgency here with him. Can Diarmaid slow him down? Can he stop him?
It looked short.
Short.
It was called by Shorty Ruiz. Barulio, the referee here.
Second serve.
So that's a big serve as well. Big hop to the right.
Big fly coming.
Goes down the line.
Lovely
That's a really good shot.
See the way Paul mixed it up there. Usually he'd go for a fly corner Kayla, but he mixed it. He went for a pass. And Diarmaid was on it too.
Diarmaid's footwork is absolutely elite.
Oh,
Paul skips into the ground.
He won't be happy with that. He killed the last one, the revolving door.
Last year, Diarmaid played, earlier this year, Diarmaid played Paul in the All-Ireland semi-finals and found it really hard to contend with Paul, but today he looks a completely different animal. But Paul drives it down the right. Diarmaid pops it up off the right hand side himself. That's an unbelievable. Paul just doesn't get himself into position, and Diarmaid paddles it into the corner.
I think he was in position. He went for the kill, and he's not converting. 2 or 3 times. Look, he had the chance there. Watch this again. He was in perfect position, but he usually goes for the cross court. But I can see what you mean. The legs weren't set, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember rightly, in the senior championship earlier on the year, Paul had a big lead on Diarmaid. I think it might have been 17 or 18, 2 or 3, and Diarmaid did drag it back to maybe 15 or 16.
Oh.
So he does have the game to upset Paul.
He sure does.
He's showing it here.
That overhand left, he's having a bit of trouble with it today, and Diarmaid knows it.
So 2-7-2. Scores come together, a race to 11. It's Paul Brady drives it down the left. Diarmaid resets, goes back around the walls.
Awkward ball dropping for Paul. Goes
Paul
for the
goes
kill.
for the kill. That's an outrage.
That's some chance. That took some Leroy G there, Chris. To go for that shot.
There's only 2 or 3 players that you would associate a shot like that with. Paul Brady is probably the best ever to do it. He changes his mind on that.
Yeah, I think it
and
was a
leaves
miss
it
or
off.
something. He's not happy about the way the ball came off the wall there, but
I don't think there was a bad bounce. I just think he missed.
he stopped for something. Paul, let's see the
he was
replay
there.
again coming.
I
Yeah, there was I suppose. Yeah,
Was
but the ball was down though.
Ball was down. Diarmaid very disappointed with that call. Paul a bit unsighted as he goes around him, but that's a very subjective call. One referee would call it one way, one referee would call it another, and it's a tough one on the player.
And Shorty was there on the right side to see it too. He's off left of centre, so Shorty should have seen that.
Yeah.
That's a great shot from
shot.
Diarmaid.
So Diarmaid Nash.
2-2.
It looked a short ball to me, but Diarmaid's got him taken anyway.
That could be appealed, so
It must be long. I'm a good bit back here. Maybe There's no argument from Paul.
3-2.
Diarmaid Nash with 3-2 up, and Paul Brady goes back to the lob toss that worked so well earlier on in the match. But that's going to be a short
But
boys.
Diarmaid was glad that one was short. He wasn't long putting his hand calling that one.
Second serve.
Paul goes for the drive.
Hold it.
Doesn't get it. This is exactly what Diarmaid needed to do to slow Paul down. He's been very effective
3-2.
today. So Diarmaid Nash floats one down the wall.
Short.
That's short. And taking all the pace out of the game. Ollie.
Second serve.
Oh yeah, this is all tactics to play his game.
It goes to the corner.
That's a great
Paul
kick.
takes it out. That's a really good shot.
It's unbelievable kick, and he fisted a two-wall pass. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get Diarmaid out to the centre. Diarmaid's
2-3.
lethal in that central court. Up front, I mean, up front.
Oh, great shot.
Lovely shot. Took the power out of the ball. That's and our ball, the Americans were saying all week, you can do that with our ball. It'll stay down. You can just float it in. Get the
3-2.
pace off the ball. And Diarmaid's very good at that. It's a lovely shot. Hard to pick them slow balls that you float in. That's a bit hairy. Loose. Yeah. Paul didn't
Keeping
convert.
the scoreboard ticking over here.
Yeah, and see that again. Diarmaid is in the front court, ready to re-kill. He's very good at that. Paul needs to
4-2.
take him over there if he wants a chance. It's important Diarmaid gets the right bounce to the ball, because the margin for error in that serve is very high.
Side out.
That's a hand error from Diarmaid, but gives Paul the opportunity to get back into the service area.
2-4.
Paul changing his position now, serving more to the right, standing more to the right.
Oh, Paul gets a hand on it, but doesn't make it to the front ball. Diarmaid Nash.
Diarmaid Nash is really doing well in this tiebreaker, Chris.
Controlled the pace of the game so far.
4-2.
He's 4-2 up on Paul. As Martin was saying between the games, he was saying that Diarmaid would be very happy with how the second half went for him, even though he was 8-0 down. He kind of showed a lot of promise, and he's showed a lot of control in that time, you know.
Oh, good ball. Chance.
That's a big shot. Big shot and a big Diarmaid Nash.
Lovely ball there. Diarmaid putting it into Paul's feet.
5-2.
It looked like he was going for the kill, but he drove it into.
So at 5-2, Diarmaid Nash in the lead here.
Short.
In the race to 11, but it can all change in an instant here.
Second serve.
This is a nice place to be. If I was Diarmaid
Oh, very happy with
against
how
in a
things are
tiebreaker 5-2, it's a lovely place to be in.
But how many times have we seen Paul Brady in a tiebreaker be down in a race to 11 and the pressure comes on? He's a unique player.
Chance here. He
That's
goes
a great
for it.
shot. Great shot. We talked about Leroy earlier. That
Yeah,
took it.
it was a big risky shot, and Diarmaid serving going for 6-2 up if he missed it, and that's why Paul is the champion. He is.
2-5.
He's got Leroy G.
That's a great shot as well.
Now let's see, has Paul still got some of them
3-5.
lightning serves he has that he's not supposed to have anymore.
Short.
I wouldn't tell him that.
No way.
Second serve.
He didn't hear me.
Oh, that's a great shot. Diarmaid Nash.
Diarmaid is on fire. He's on fire.
Pops up off the back wall. Diarmaid Nash, like a Christmas present, puts it away.
5-3.
Absolutely delighted to see that pop up off the back wall. So he was.
Big chance for Paul with the kit goes
Paul
for the pass.
blasted down the right.
That's
That's a
lovely
great
shot.
pass. Diarmaid took maybe a step to the left. Made the decision for Paul, and he drives it down the right.
3-5.
It's a big serve. That's a good
wow.
shot.
Wow.
Diarmaid moving, but doesn't get a full hand on it.
I like the way both players take out the whip now and again. They can go cross court, sidewall kill with the whip. Both players using their whip, and
they've basically got every shot in the locker. Two of the most complete players that we've ever produced, Ollie.
oh yeah, great to see them in the final. It's great to see two such contrasting styles. It reminds me of the Healy Brady days back in the day, and Chapman Brady.
4-5.
It reminds me so much of this.
Opportunity for the fly kill, but he doesn't take it. And Ollie Paul was on it like a flash.
Yeah. He had a chance, as you said, to take it, and he just went up, it popped up, and it's a risk. And Paul goes for the pass.
Yeah, he just didn't get over the ball enough. He just popped it up off the sidewall, maybe 2 or 3 feet, and Paul was on it so quick. As the scores come together, it's anyone's game. But Paul is
5-5.
whittling away at Diarmaid Nash's lead here. In the tiebreak, it's 5-5. Paul goes for the
Big
crack
serve.
that he gets it. That's amazing from Paul Brady.
And Diarmaid did well to get a hand on that one. Great serve.
First
Diarmaid
timeout.
going for a timeout now, I think, just to calm Paul down a bit. It was a good timeout, good time to call it, because Paul can shoot off in 2 or 3 run, like, and it's a good timeout to call.
So, a timeout called by Tuamgraney's Diarmaid Nash, who's in the battle of his life so far to win the World Open Singles Championship against the 5-time world champion, going for his 6th title, Paul Brady, in a packed house in Croke Park. Doesn't get much better than this, Ollie.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It reminds me of the old days in Croke Park, because the crowd, gallery packed, you couldn't get standing room. And it's nice to see people coming back after COVID too, because COVID, a lot of people went away from the game and never returned, but I'm looking at familiar faces here, and it's nice. A big shout out to Pauline Casti, Mammy, that's watching this too. She's a big fan of handball.
6-5.
Better say hello to the Gavgans at home as well, because if I don't say hello to Irene and Nolan, they'll be giving out to me.
Lovely fly kill. The
That's
crowd
an amazing
enjoying
stuff
that.
from Paul Brady.
Yeah. Now 6-5. Brady walking around. He's so focused.
7-5.
Bouncing on his feet.
Paul Brady suddenly has a 2-point
Short.
lead. That was short. Good call by the...
Call this short.
I can't see that being overturned.
Jim wanted it overturned, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll disagree. Short. Second serve. Replay. 2 serves.
Hold on. So Jim was asking what's...
They both disagree. I call this short. Yeah.
Okay, so... A little bit of confusion there, but Paul back into serve. Diarmaid whips it around the house. Opportunity for Paul. He puts the power down. Goes into his body.
Lovely hop. See the hop.
With Diarmaid taking time out here.
Let's see this hop again. Unbelievable. Paul went round the top of the ball with the reverse. Look at that. Into Diarmaid's body. Lovely hop. That's the thing you don't see. People don't realise it.
8-5.
Paul puts awful hop in this ball.
That's going down the line. That's a great serve. Well dug out by Diarmaid Nash. Goes for the fly kill. Diarmaid gets stuck in there. What a pick.
Big hop coming.
And he puts it into the ground. Paul Brady. Diarmaid Nash with An outrageous pick on the right side.
Unbelievable picks from Diarmaid. He's so fast.
So Diarmaid going
5-8.
to that lob toss on the left hand side again.
Diarmaid trying to calm the ball down. He's trying to put out
Just
the
try
fire.
taking out the momentum of his game. That looks short.
It did look short.
So I can see an appeal.
Big
no
setup here
matter
for
what.
Paul. And he goes for it.
That's done.
Corner kill.
That's the corner.
Tigers back into serve. The body language of Paul, look at him. He's talking to himself here and he's saying, come on.
8-5.
So at 8-5, Paul Brady just 3 points away from another unprecedented world title.
Good
Diarmaid
ball dropping.
drops
Set up
it.
with the whip. Diarmaid's there.
Paul with an opportunity. Well dug out by Diarmaid.
Paul knows he didn't take that bun.
Oh, that's an unbelievable shot by Diarmaid Nash. He just stays in the rally.
Yeah.
Just such heart.
Paul had chances there. He'll be annoyed at himself for not taking that chance.
But like, you
Let's see
got
this
to hand
replay
it.
again.
Got to hand it to Diarmaid.
A
He's
great shot for Diarmaid, but Paul had his chances there to go, 9-5 up.
okay.
Diarmaid, he's so cool
Just
and calm.
hanging in the rally sometimes,
Yeah.
and that's so important.
But the composure, Diarmaid, look at
Oh.
this. He's so cool.
So Diarmaid
5-8.
Nash setting up like he's going for the power serve. Will he zip this down the right? He's got a really good right power serve. Does, but he comes up short. So he goes
Second serve.
to his famous 2-wall serve on his second serve. Paul goes up to the ceiling.
Oh, good ball dropping.
It's an opportunity for Diarmaid. He doesn't take it.
Oh,
That's giving
Paul
Paul the
takes it.
opportunity.
Paul takes it. That's some kill with the whip. The whip comes out now and again to make sure, because
That checked up massively for Paul.
8-5.
Well, Paul gets the opportunity. He took it. And he's now back in the service area. And that's
when
another.
Diarmaid went for it, fair play to him. He went for the kill. It was the right shot because it just popped up for Diarmaid. He was right to go
Diarmaid
for it.
takes his last time out,
Last time.
trying to slow Paul down.
Is that
at
8-5
anything.
or is that 9-5?
It's 9-5.
9-5, okay.
So this is in a race to 11. This is a big lead. But Diarmaid Nash, again, he's not gone away from this yet. If we've got anyone that can take the momentum away from Paul Brady, it could just be Diarmaid
Oh,
Nash.
Diarmaid, yeah, you can hear him thinking. The wheels are turning all the time when he's walking around. You can hear him thinking every ace, every point, every breath he's thinking. He reminds me so much of Tony Healy and Chapman. He's just a genius of the game. And if anyone can stop Paul, it's Diarmaid. The great Jim Nash going down to have a word with Diarmaid, giving him the last few words of advice.
So Diarmaid taking every second that he can out of this timeout as he goes in and try to.
Paul is talking to himself here now. He's saying, come on, you've been here before.
9-5.
Let's do it again. One more time. Big
So
serve, come on.
Paul drives it down to Diarmaid's right.
And it's unusual,
Back to
Paul.
the ceiling.
I'm surprised Paul has moved off centre for the serving. I'm supposed to get the right-handed serve. Chance here.
Big opportunity, and Paul Brady
Look at
takes
that,
it.
and the
He's
crowd.
going to be serving for the match.
The crowd getting behind this. And I'm nervous, Chris. I'm nervous. Here we go.
10.
Brady.
Match
The
point.
marbles.
5.
5-time world champion.
For all the marbles, Chris.
Going for his 6th title as Paul Brady drives it down the right. Paul
Chance.
digs it out. Diarmaid not going away yet. He
Oh, wow.
gets the crack.
What a crack. What a shot from David Nash.
In the absolute inferno that's going on. He's the coolest man in the place. So
5-10.
Diarmaid Nash goes back to power serve. Drives it down to Brady's left. Paul pulls on it. Well dug out by Paul Brady. Put into the back court, and that's going to be replayed.
Yeah, Paul was there before he hit it. He happened to be in the neighbourhood.
So Diarmaid Nash with a 5-point deficit
Check the ball.
against the great Paul Brady.
5-10.
And as Valad said, he's really enjoying this from Valad.
Vlad Klim, yeah.
Yeah, he's really enjoying this from America. But he said, hold my breath here for a minute.
So as we go back to the action, Diarmaid goes through a drive down the right. It's checked up off the back wall, but he puts it around the walls. Paul
Chance
drops
for
it in.
Diarmaid. Big passing.
Paul
Big
keep it alive. He does, and it checks up. He gets a bit of luck.
And it was the right shot for Diarmaid. He was right. He was up there waiting in the long grass. Look at this. He was up there waiting in the grass for Paul, and he was going for the. And he does that so well usually. But I suppose it's pressure, Chris, is it?
Timeout.
Paul takes a timeout.
Big timeout. Big timeout. And as Vlad said, the shots of the power has just been increased. The power is increasing for Paul. He's putting the pressure on, and it's so true. Paul Brady is one of those players. I've played against him a few times. The power, as most players you play, Chris, you get the power decreases after a while. But with Paul, the power goes on and on and on and on. He keeps getting better with the power. So you're so right, Vlad.
Okay, so as we're halfway through this timeout, Paul gets back into the court. I think I can see Diarmaid taking every second of this timeout.
Big shout out from America, Boston. The great Fergal Mahan is watching here from Boston. We've got people tuned in from all over the world here, Chris, watching. Dubai, Boston, Australia. The great Chris Doolan watching from Australia. Now let's see.
Okay,
let's see. Here we go for the marbles, Chris.
As we resume play, Paul Brady with the chance to finish this championship with a win in the open singles for the 6th time. That's Shorty Ruiz.
10-5.
Short, so we're at 10-5.
You can hear that. You can cut the atmosphere here with a knife, Chris.
Paul drives it down off
big
the
second
right
serve.
crack. Big opportunity here for Paul.
And that's it. He's done it. The Tiger has done it. And the roar. Look at the roar of the Tiger. He was moving. He was killing like the speed he wasn't supposed to have anymore. And he's done it. And the crowd have given him a standing ovation, Chris. I can't believe it myself.
This is incredible. Everyone's on their feet. Paul Brady has done it again. He's the 6th-time world champion.
The Tiger has done it.
2003, 2006. 2009, 2012, 2015, and now in 2024, at the age of 45 years old, Paul Brady has done it again.
They said he couldn't do it, Chris. They said he was too old. He was slow.
Amazing.
He couldn't serve. Now he showed them. He's proved all the critics wrong. He was moving off them short lines like with speed he wasn't supposed to have anymore. And what a finish, Chris.
What amazing. Gotta say, Diarmaid Nash,
What a final.
an amazing competitor,
Paul.
a champion
and
in his own
once again,
right.
we call on the Uachtaráin Conor McDermott to make the presentations, and this time he's joined by Cormac Farrell, Marketing Manager with O'Neill's.
Thank you, Eileen. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Give it up for both players. I want to thank Shorty Ruiz for doing the refereeing and all our referees throughout these championships. Without them, we would not have a championships. Thank you. Art Stewart, GA, Tom Ryan. Past President, GA, Liam O'Neill. Desi Keegan, World Handball President. Past Presidents, GA Handball. Invited guests, Cormac Farrell, O'Neills.com. Thank you very much for coming here to watch one of the finest exhibitions of handball that you will see. And thankfully, all our matches were streamed live on TG Cahir, and thank you TG Cahir and all the all the commentators that did so well throughout the championships. "2,000 matches over 9 days in 20 venues on 26 courts in Leinster. That would not have happened without the fantastic work done by all our volunteers. The volunteers right across the Leinster region and from the handball base, from the community, the club and the parish. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank the Leinster Four-Wall Committee. They were brave enough to bid for these championships and work tirelessly together with the rest of us to bring it to a great, almost conclusion. Thank you. And when I speak about volunteers, there are a number of people I'm going to single out, and it's a dangerous thing to do. But when you look at our IT, our new scoring system, at each of those venues, I have to give tribute to Joe O'Connell, Jeff Atkinson, and Bosco Hurley. Thank you so much for the hours you put in. To the GA handball staff, Owen, the coordinator here at the centre, for all the bookings and all the work you've done throughout the last weeks on end. Thank you. To our regional development officers, tirelessly you have worked professionally, emotionally, to get us across the line throughout this and our previous wall ball championships. Thank you. "2,000 matches over 9 days, a logistical nightmare, but thankfully we have Mr. Logistics, Pádraig Gaffney, on our team. And at the head of a fantastic team, we have David Britton. Big round of applause, David, head of handball. I want to thank our sponsors, O'Neills.com, Cormac Farrell, thank you very much. Sport Ireland and Falch Ireland, many thanks for all your help and sticking by us through both our World Championships in this, our centenary year. Well done. Stephen Markin doing the photography, and Paul Fitzpatrick for all our media content that he has distributed throughout all the media platforms. Thank you very much. Mac AV for streaming, TG Carr, or Mac AV for doing all the filming, TG Carr, that great partnership that we have with them, that it works so well. Thank you very much. And to our MC, Eileen Dunn, a valued member of our Corla, thank you so much for all that you do and your contribution to GA handball. And now I'm just going to call upon the runner-up there, Diarmaid Nash, to come forward.
He gets a standing ovation from the clear crowd. Well done, Diarmaid. The whole crowd, actually.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, what can we say about this champion? For the 6th time, Paul Brady from Cavan.
the greatest of all time.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
A 6th world title. Is this the sweetest of them all?
Definitely, yeah. It's up there. Like with the first one as well. That's always difficult. Yeah, it's just quite emotional, so just happy to have come through a very tough final.
What made you come back?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Well, don't worry. Let me just say that Sienna, who took the title this morning, many other of the players that are here today in the programme, they all list you as their favourite. They're all thrilled to see you back. Are you going to continue going on again now?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. I'm in a lot of pain. I'll never say never. It's enjoyable playing. I suppose I put on a bit of weight the last few years, so I will try and lose it. And look, it's a very addictive sport, and never say never, but if it is the end, I'll go away quietly, and that's it, you know. Perhaps it is. I never say never. You have to ask Shauna if she let me.
And how about playing, that you got the chance to play in the new centre?
Yeah, that was obviously one of the motivators to come back. Obviously, it was disappointing in the All-Ireland final here, but I got myself in much better shape. And obviously, this is the home of GA, and it's in my blood, the home of handball. So it's great to do it here in front of all these people and all the people watching.
Well, Paul, congratulations once again. And we'll all be hoping that it's not the end.
The emotional Paul Brady there. I hope we do see him again.
Sorry, I just have to say thank a few people. First of all, Diarmaid, great tournament, great match, and I'm really sorry someone has to lose. So thanks for a great game. To the people in Mullahoran and my adopted parish of Kingscourt and the wider Cavan community, thanks very much for all your support over the years. Hope I didn't forget anyone. To my own family, throughout my life, always there for me. Thanks. To Shauna and my 2 wee kids at home for allowing me to go and train hard this year and come back. Thanks very much. And lastly, just a hard bit. I dedicate this to sorry about this. To Kit. This year, you know, when I was doubting myself, I had his mass card there. Just asking for strength to keep going. And I know he's here today somewhere.
Well done again, Paul. So 2 down and 2 to go. We'll continue with the ladies' doubles final after a short break.
Paul making us all cry here. I have a tear in my eye as well for Kit Finnegan. He was a great man. He was a great coach, and he was Michael Finnegan's father. He was a King's Court man, a Cavan man, and he built, what he did for handball was unbelievable. He built stadiums. It was like the airport in Knock. They said it couldn't be done, but he done it. So he's up there with Father Horn there, probably having a cup of tea. So that was a phenomenal game. We're going to have a break and a cup of tea and a rest here, and we'll be back shortly with the doubles.